I think make us not lose. Only one sigil again. They just shouldn't give you that as an option even, right? If you're just going to auto mulligan. Like, why is the second draw always better than the first one? On average. Yeah, I want to curve out if I draw it. That's better than holding out for Diplomatic Seal for our 3 drops. Professor Plume ranked 226th last season. Oh, I am going to be pumping up their guys too. That is pretty unfortunate. Kind of want to trade off, but at the same time, don't want to trade off. Well, now I definitely don't want to trade off. No blocks. Ooh, Cumbre Healer's a good draw too. I'll just play this guy for now. If they have a kill spell, they're going to be able to kill this regardless. We already have the Soaring Stranger, so I'm pretty much just not worried about their Gorgon. There's a decent chance they have a kill spell, which would also be a pretty good reason to play Cumbre Healer. No blocks. Oh, another Stranger? Jeez. Alright. I'll play Awakened Student here then. Once I play Cumbre Healer, my opponent can't attack anymore. So, it's not a huge deal. Alright. They're going to give the Gorgon Flying. That's reasonably annoying. Alright, these are going to trade regardless. Let's just stop taking damage now that I think my opponent is probably the aggressor. But I am going to take the damage here. Like I said, Cumbre Healer just stops this in its tracks. Now I just have to not die to this, which is going to take a lot of turns to do. Quick Draw only works while attacking, so that's pretty reasonable. Oh, this is also a bigger monster than this. Don't want them to activate this beetle. Yeah, let's just play a 4/4 to stop this. And then let's just attack with this guy. They could also double block my Awakened Student if I attack with it. Don't really want that to happen either. So now I've got a 4/4 to deal with their 3/3. They can only attack with this 3/3 if they want to attack with everything. Yeah. I'm gonna call them here on their bluff. I don't think it's a bluff. I think they're just pushing in damage. Rampage here. Rampage here. That's fine. I get a 2-for-1 value there. And now I'm pretty much winning this race. I get to deal 7 a turn. We've killed all their strangers too. I think I just want to play Determined Stranger and smash. Yeah, this is 9 damage. Next turn I play Praxis Displacer. I bounce the Gorgon Swiftblade and I smack them in the face. Sorry, Cumbre Healer. You're a great card, but just don't quite need you. Yeah, blew off a Primal Sigil. I was curious if I got blew off a Primal Sigil or off a Stranger. If I got it off a Stranger, then that Stranger did a lot of work this game. Haunting Scream, get back a beetle? A Feln Stranger? Okay. I mean, it's going to be a huge monster. I have lethal, buddy. Yeah. Sure, you can hit me for 4. Double torch? Didn't think so. Diplomatic seal. Alright, let's go for it. Lightning strike prevents a lot of this damage here, but yeah. I was feeling pretty confident. Stranger danger. 4 determined strangers is pretty good. Means you're essentially then just playing 3 mana 4/4s. Which at that point are just almost Sandstorm Titans. Alrighty, so it looks like turn 2 Combray Stranger, turn 3 Forsworn Stranger. We can play a Vault at some point if we want to as well, to restock our hand late game. Seems pretty solid. Would love to draw a Diplomatic Seal, I suppose turn 2, because otherwise we're not going to be able to use it. I guess we're land light on this hand too, but I'm on the draw. I've got a 2/2 here. I think we're fine. Stone Scar decks tend to be a little bit aggressive. And we do have a 3 mana 2/2, which also isn't great. I think my opponent will just attack us here. Oh, just attack for 1. That's interesting. Yeah, I think they definitely could have just attacked us for more. Pretty sure I just want to play my Determined Stranger here. And my opponent's not going to double block. They would lose their unblockable guy to trade with my 3/3. I think we're just going to be able to out-tempo them by playing Lords every turn. Take 3. Yeah, they definitely should just suicide a Goblin. That increases their clock so much. That's pretty good. I don't think I have the time to play the Vault. Think I'm just going to play a Determined Stranger and attack my opponent for 4. I don't want them to trade 4 Grenadins for this guy. They should definitely chump block here, at the very least. It just gives them an extra point of damage with their scavenging dude. Alright. Still just for 4. Which means they got us on a 4-turn clock. They just want to play a chump blocking game. Okay. Well, now I can't really attack them either, so we've got to do some funky stuff. Let's play Volt, play a land. Next turn, we're just going to play 2 dudes. We've got some removal spells in the deck, and we've got some flyers as well. No humbugs, but we've got some other flyers. Grenadin Drone. This is definitely a powerful Stone Scar deck here. Let's see what we can draw here off this. Determined Stranger. Alright, so we've got card draw for next turn. We'll hang on to the Stormlinks then. Alright, down to 7. Just try to draw as many cards as we can so that we can draw, like, a Static Bolt next turn. We'll have 2 draws to do it. Well, this seems better than that, then. This is going to turn all my guys into 6/6s again. Tower Top Patrol is a really good draw as well. So I think I can attack with this pretty freely, and this. That'll leave me back 4 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or no, sorry, 5 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they can potentially get in for 1 against us. 1 is a difference, but yeah, once they start chump blocking, now they can't hit us for anything, which means we're going to be able to attack with more attackers next turn. The Tower Top Patrol is going to silence this. So that means we're not dead on the following turn. Never mind. Flame Blast kills us. Okay. Still think this deck is pretty good. That draw from my opponent felt super aggressive, and they could have even played that faster, but they decided to play it a little bit slower there. But no matter. Initiate of the Sands. Yeah, his hand seems great. Just thinking about what I want to do with it. But we're just an Elysian deck this game. Going to play a 1-drop, then a 2-drop, then a 5-drop, and a 4-drop. Or whatever. Yeah, outskilled a little bit that last game. Unfortunately. Can't play Forsworn Stranger and the and have it be a 3/3 next turn, but we can try to double block a Gorgon here, and that's fine because our curve is fine after that. I mean, it is a skill to be willing to draft a Stonescar deck and then getting a really good Stonescar deck. I think I've drafted... I did Stonescar like my first 2 drafts in Eternal because that was my favorite thing to play in Constructed. And I quickly realized it was just hard to get the pieces to go together, the Grenadin drones along with the sacrifice outlets. Also, Stonescar winds up being pretty aggressive, which I also don't super love. Towering Terrazon should stop my opponent's attacks from here on out. Ooh, my opponent's got the premium... It's like a premium... I don't know, thing you can buy. At least I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, punished. I figured I could get in 1 point of damage. I should have known. Playing against a Felm deck. That was just too greedy. So what can I do here? Well, if I attack, my opponent's just like going to trade it for 2 of their monsters. Nah. I almost want to hold on to this too. Yeah, let's just hold on to everything. I'll play my lands. Oh no, I should even hold on to my lands because I've got an Awakened Student in the deck. Alright. Too good to use time. Let's hold on to everything. My opponent doesn't have that much mana, which means they've got a lot of cards. Alright, well if I play Zennin Guardian, I guess I play my Time Sigil. I swing with this, it gets to trade 2 for 1, but it'll clear up the board for the Zennin Guardian. Just clearing up the board isn't the worst thing in the world. Then what do I have to block with? I got some decent cards to block with. Let's just play this, and end the turn. Yeah, I'm just trying to not be too salty or anything. You guys are allowed to complain about my opponents just burning my face in and it being easy, but it's not really super fair if I do it. If they activate this and start attacking us, yeah, I just don't see them doing that. Combray Healer's pretty good. A 6-8. What would they have to block to take down a 6-8? A lot. Could also just Combray Healer on the Zenin Guardian. Then we have an 8-11. How do they take down 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Get to take out a lot of stuff. My opponent didn't play anything. You know what? I shouldn't have done that. I should have put it on the Towering Tarazan. My opponent very clearly has a removal spell here. They didn't activate the ultimate on this, and they kept open all their mana. At the very least, they got like a pair of lightning strikes in their hand or something. Lycian Trailblazer, that's a pretty good one. Alright, I'd really like to draw a Volt or the guy that lets my team fly, or the guy that draws me cards. One of those 3 cards is really what we're looking for here. 1 out of 10 to draw them on any individual turn. There's a Fortunate Stranger. Alright, now Sigil. Sweet. And Rakano Stranger. That pumps up these guys as well. And now we've got the mana to pump this up. My opponent's going to start hitting us for 5 with this bat. I've got a lot of removal spells in the deck at this point, and I also just drew a pair of 4/4s now, with the Rakano Stranger giving me fire mana, or fire influence. What else they got? Killer to finish off my tower top. That's fine. I wasn't going to be able to play around that forever. Yeah, let's go Forsworn. Into Forsworn. I guess I can just run out all my strangers here. And potentially a Synchronized Strike. Alright, so next turn I can go Flight Lieutenant, Flying, Synchronized Strike. That's probably lethal. I'll count it up here. So my opponent might even activate this and then attack us for a bunch in the air. I think they will. Cobalt Acolyte, they're also going to attack us with this in the air. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to have lethal then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 plus 7 is 12. 12 plus 4 is 16. 16 plus 3 is 19. Alright, we have to take away this because this guy isn't going to be able to attack. I'm going to do this in a simpler way. I'm going to add the Synchronized Strike damage at the end. So we go 1, 3, 6, 7, 8, 12, 14, 20, 23, and then Synchronized Strike. Yep, that's lethal. Whew! That was a crazy lethal get. My opponent blocks there. They take about 30 damage and go down to like -4. Cool. -5. Didn't have to do the exact math. That was quite the game. That was quite the game. Pretty cool. It was super close, too. And we got our time and justice cards in versus battle. That might be a highlight. I'm not sure. Oh, with this gold chest, that's a highlight. Thank you for watching. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/NoLuxGiven.